Howdy ho YouTube, Jon-Luke Vgc here. Today, I will be using a team that I mostly made featuring the restricted duo of Ho-Oh and Miraidon. I did a quick little stream with this team at some point, but I haven't made a video on it yet because most of these spreads are my own, but the Ho-Oh spread isn't. And because of that, I kind of conflated whether or not I wanted to make a video on this team. But to be frank, I looked for a couple of other rentals with a similar team comp to use instead. And they all were like, I wasn't a big fan of them. Like, some of them were improperly EV'd. Like the Ditto didn't have max HP. There was a couple of other stuff, and I didn't like some of the movesets. So ultimately, I decided I would not make it a rental, but I would make a Pokepaste with the EVs of 5 of the 6 Pokemon, but I would not share Ho-Oh's EVs, just because those aren't mine to share, I think. So let's take a quick look at the team. We have Terra Fairy, Choice Specs, Miraidon with Draco Meteor, Volt Switch, Electro Drift, and Dazzle and Gleam. Absolutely nothing special. Max special attack, max speed. Timid, so it can be as fast as possible. Nothing really to talk about there. The other restricted of choice is Ho-Oh, Terra Grass, Clear Amulet with Sacred Fire, Brave Bird, Tailwind, and Protect. These are basically the 4 moves you're always going to see on Ho-Oh unless it's some like stall team. So just kind of expect that moveset. The EVs are the EVs, so thank you so much for asking. This is weird for me, but I really wanted to make a video on this team because I think the team archetype is popular and it's fun. So I just wanted to get this one out there. We have the third restricted Ditto, Terra Ghost, Imposter, Focus Sash with Transform. That's the only move it can learn. We have Farigiraf, Terra Water, Armor Tail, Electric Seed with Foul Play, Trick Room, Helping Hand, and Psychic Noise. This is, I think, exactly the Cerebelli spread, like verbatim. So really defensive with the Electric Seed, a nice chunk of special defense, and a lot of HP. So nothing super uncommon there. I have Psychic Noise over Psychic because I like to stop opposing Iron Hands from being able to click Drain Punch. People are moving more to Psychic now, but it's really kind of a personal preference, and that is still my preference. I have Iron Hands, Terra Water, Quark Drive, Assault Vest with Fake Out, Drain Punch, Wild Charge, and Low Kick. It is Min Speed. It is a spread I found on Calyrex that I liked, and I slightly adapted. Technically, 4 EVs are improperly used, but that's because I didn't want to put anything in speed. I wanted it to be Min Speed. So I just slapped the extra 4, I think, in attack, and it doesn't do anything, but they're just not going to do anything no matter what. And last but not least, we have the Star of Regulation Eye, Grimmsnarl, Terra Ghost, Prankster, Light Clay with Light Screen Reflect, Foul Play, and Thunderwave. This is the spread from the Milwaukee regional winning team. It's a lot of defense. Is it actually? No, I don't remember. This one, actually, I think this one's a little more physically defensive because I wanted that, because that's exactly what I wanted to do. So overall, how do you utilize the team? So I was a big Ho-Oh believer in the beginning of the regulation, and I have since tampered off that. I don't think Ho-Oh is bad inherently, but on this team, I don't bring Ho-Oh to so many comps. Like, it's just like so frustrating to have a restricted that I leave behind so often, and like having Ditto pick up the slack by being basically my second restricted. Very rarely am I bringing all of Miraidon, Ho-Oh, and Ditto. It's normally 2 + 2 support bonds or something akin. But worst case scenario, for the most part, I'm either going to lead Grimmsnarl, Ho-Oh if they have a Rillaboom and I don't want to, or I basically don't want terrain to get set up out the gate, and I want to have my terrain in the back, or I'm leading Miraidon, Grimmsnarl / Iron Hands if there's like nothing else. I'm not bringing Farigiraf a lot on this team comp. I'm not seeing the need for it. I'm contemplating whether or not I just need to swap that slot out. Like, Fake Out's kind of like whatever. With the screens, I have the bulk to survive 1 turn of Fake Out and then just kind of be in a similar board state the next turn. So, I don't know. There's stuff to figure out there. I have double Foul Play because I'm rarely bringing both Grimmsnarl and Farigiraf. Another reason why I'm thinking about swapping out Farigiraf, but you can let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But yeah, for the most part, I'm bringing like Grim, Miraidon, Hands, Ditto, or like Grim, Ho-Oh, Miraidon, Hands. Very rarely am I going like Grim, Ho-Oh, Ditto, Hands or something like that. Like, it's normally if Miraidon's coming, so is Hands, and vice versa. And then kind of from there. And if I'm leaving Ditto behind, if I'm leaving Ho-Oh behind, Ditto is normally coming. So just kind of keep that one in mind. The matchups I do bring for Farigiraf too, I don't remember. I like almost never bring it. So just kind of keep that one there. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video as I descend into madness because everybody on High Ladder really likes to play stall. Don't worry, I only included one. I only included one stall match because it's really, really boring to watch, and I don't want to subject y'all to that. but it's just like so many people are playing stall, and I'm getting some really bad luck. And yeah, it's actually quite funny. Looking back at it now, it's actually pretty funny. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. Let's go ahead, hop into the battles. Okay. We have Miraidon, Calyrex, Ice Rider, Pelipper. Interesting. Indeedee, Iron Hands, and Amoonguss. Okay. So into a comp like this. I actually don't want to bring Ho-Oh, which is insane. But, so I think I want to do something like this. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, into a comp like this, I don't want to bring Ho-Oh. It's just like there's so many things that threaten it. This is where Ditto kind of takes the cake and shows up as the restricted, which is pretty cool. I was trying a different version of the team beforehand, and no, I didn't like it. I didn't like the team. I didn't like what they built, so I'm not using that one. I'm going to use this one instead and just not release the haste for it. Yeah, I'm right on hands. I mean, they're like super threatened right now. But what I do here is pretty standard, I think. I light screen, Terra, Dazzle. Okay, they're gonna Terra as well. Now next turn too, I can T-Wave that, which is pretty cool. So it's a speed tie, unless they're Scarf. They could be Scarf. That is something that's been floating around. Otherwise, because this, yeah. Otherwise, this is a speed tie. Nice. Yep. Okay, so that's not AV hands. That is not AV hands. Good to know that. Good to know. Cool. This is fine, because you're going to Wide Guard right now. So I'm going to Thunder Wave here. And swap into my own hands. Because you're just going to Wide Guard. Yep. Okay, don't miss. I mean, that's the whole point of Pelly on this team. Parabolic Charge. Okay. Pretty good for me. So you're what, AV? Maybe? No, because you're max speed. There's no way. Yeah, let's do this. I want to get rid of you. Nice. I mean, that's when you're playing with T-Wave, that's going to happen. Okay, here's a Hurricane, but I have Light Screen up and AV. And they don't get the... There you go. And you're down. Cool. I don't know if a double up does it. Probably with Deagly, maybe. But light screen plus AV, I'm pretty safe. Oh, and it's not catching the audio. Okay. I'll have to insert audio, which is fine. I didn't pay attention to that. I want to break a sash. Oh, they just must be the fastest. No. They were going for protect, maybe? There's a glacial, which is fine. Okay. We're gonna go Miraidon. I'm actually like unperturbed by. Well, yeah, I kind of want to get rid of Pelipper, right? You. Okay, good protect. They're gonna go for a Tailwind or something. Oh, that stinks for them, dude. Super unlucky. Yeah, I get it. I've been there. I'm not gonna blame them. I understand that. That's name of the game with Thunderwave. It's really, really frustrating to be on the other end of that, but also remember that I can miss. And so, you know, missing those T-Waves can be really, really detrimental. So, yeah, they got parried twice in a row. Really unfortunate for them. But at the end of the day, I hate when people say this. It's the game that we play, but I'm not clicking T-Waves hoping that that doesn't happen. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be upset that that happens for me. I think you're valid in being upset that it has happened. And absolutely so. But yeah, that's the whole reason I clicked that thing. Speed control and those para chances are pretty massive. So really good game to my opponent. I would be upset about it too. Like, I'm not even going to front with you right now. So it is what it is. At least I'm assuming. Yeah, because I'm still going. That's the power of T-Wave, baby. I didn't even bring out the Ditto. That stinks. But yeah, we would have been in a fine enough endgame after that. But good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. Okay. I don't know what is going on ladder. I have seen run into so many stall teams. Like, I'm not showing those battles because they're so boring. They take forever. So I might, if I can win this one, I'll show this one. Whether I win or lose, I don't care. These teams, I don't respect them. Like, I'm not gonna lie right now. It's like don't get crit. Like, that's the whole thing. I find these teams to be incredibly frustrating. But they do not have terrain. They might have you. This is gonna be really annoying. I don't think they bring Dozo. I think they bring the other four. So it's Ho-Oh, Eternatus, Tinglu, and you. There's only one thing I can actually burn. Ho-Oh's pretty good here, considering I don't think they bring Dozo. Do I even want Grim? No. I don't really need screens here. I need offense. I need to be able to KO things before they can start setting up. I would also not be surprised if that is Terra Ground Choice Band Ting Lu, because they have options to Earthquake next to it. So let's see. Oh, E-turn. Yep. To me, this is like Spike's Whirlwind. Right? So I'm kind of happy to... Are they Terra Fairy? That's my question. Draco. There you go. Like, Ho-Oh is so threatened right now. Yep. So now here's the rub. They can Terra Eternatus. Ho-Oh I'm not really all that worried about. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. I have so many answers for it. My question is are they Terra Fairy? If they are, though, I'm just gonna Wild Charge. They don't have screens. Nope. Alright, E-turn goes down. That's huge. My guess is they were like Terra Poison. Sacred Fire. You get the burn. Please don't. They always get the burn. They always get the burn, but I never get the burn. Because that's how this game works. Okay, that's fine. So who comes out? Like, really? They always get the burn, and I never get the burn. So they did bring Dozo. Okay. This is actually kind of okay for me. Because you're unaware. Which means that you ignore my stat drops. So I'm actually cool to just Draco Dozo and Wild Charge Dozo. Nice. Okay, that works. Yeah. Look at these little stally boys. So boring. I was hurt with the Rocky Helmet. Iron Hands can, like, kind of go down here. I don't care. So who comes in? Tatsugiri. Probably Sash on the Tatsu would be my guess. Okay. So I'm actually just going to go into Ho-Oh. And I'll Drain Punch Tatsu to try and break a Sash, knowing full well that that won't happen. Yeah. It's fine. You're going to recover again. Yep, because you're a degenerate. It's just like, I don't respect this team comp. I'm not even gonna lie right now, guys. Like, I just don't. Like, all you do is recover, set up spikes, whirlwind stuff around, try not to get knocked out. And they're pressure Ho-Oh. They are not Regenerator. Okay. I'm gonna go Miraidon here. And I'm just gonna Brave Bird and Volt Switch into Tatsu, because you just protected. I want to scout a Terra on Ho-Oh. Yep, that's fine. Are you Sash? No. Okay. Y'all want to see something funny? hi to Ditto. Ditto. How many Ho-Ohs does it take to be on the field? That's really funny, actually. I'm gonna screenshot that real quick. Oh wait, no, no, no! It went away! No! Boo! Boo, camera, boo! Like we just double Brave Bird here, right? And Whirlwind. They don't have it. They only have Sacred Fire because they stink. There we go. Battle was canceled. Good game to my opponent. Yes, good game. They still played. Yeah, they just let me get away with stuff. They never Terra'd. I guess like maybe they were like Terra Poison on E-turn, and they didn't feel like Terraring was good. Not protecting Dozo there was interesting. They were probably not that worried about it. They were over-indexing on me swapping there to get the Electro Drift, to be able to Electro Drift. But for me, I was like, you're unaware. Like, even if you swap, you're not going to KO me with like a single Order Up or a single Earthquake. So I can just get like huge burst damage off really quick. And then I just ended up picking up the KO. So, I mean, the plays they made sense. Yeah, like a normal person would have been like, oh, I really want to click Electro Drift into this water type. So I'm going to swap because I'm Specs. But I was, ranking-wise, I'm like 800 right now because I lost to a couple stall teams. To tell I'm a little salty. And they're like 600. And I think in those instances, my thought was like, they might over-index on me over-indexing on things. So I can read into that. But to me, it was just like this. This can only go positively. Like you can swap in Tatsu, I guess. You're still not going to be faster than my Miraidon. Dozo cannot be faster than Miraidon at +2 unless you're like Scarf Dozo. And then I have a lot of questions, a lot of questions for you. But yeah, so it's really interesting. I think how they're like that. I was just like, I'm not going to read too deep into these turns. I can kind of catch them off guard by just going for some of these like kind of really aggressive basic plays. So really good game to my opponent. Use a different team though, dog. Like, be a human being. I appreciate you nonetheless though. Let's go ahead and hop into the next one. Okay. We have Lunala Kyogre, another Kyogre, Indeedee Brute Bonnet. That Brute Bonnet's gonna be a problem. Like, actually, like a huge problem. Well, I have Electric Terrain actually. Urshifu, Iron Hands. Okay. Cool team. I've seen stuff like this before. So that is probably Meteor Beam, Lunala, Mystic Water, Kyogre, Covert Cloak, or Rocky Helmet on the Bonnet. Again, Ho-Oh. I'm not loving you right now. Probably Scarf Ursh. I don't want to lead. Unless I do. I could make a really hard call here and like lead with Ditto. I actually think I want to do that. Most people put the restricted on the side that I'm placing Ditto. So if I get this call right and I pull one of their restricteds, I'm in like incredible shape. And if not, I don't really want to lead with anything else anyways, so it's like whatever, you know? Let's take a risk. Yep. Yep. Called it. Nice. Now let's see what they got here. I mean, Light Screen's super safe. They are 4 attack. Yo. Okay. They can just follow me right now, right? Yeah, so I'm just going to swap into Miraidon. I got the call right, which is... I'm kind of flexing on them with that, but if they didn't have follow me pressure for the Moongeist Beam, I'd be kind of cool with it, but whatevs. But they're just going to Moongeist Beam into my Miraidon right now. Terra Fairy. Yeah. That's fine. Helping Hand. Oh, interesting. Unless they're going after the Grim right now. Oh, Dazzling Gleam! Oh, they know I don't have Wide Guard. That's Specs. That's Specs Lunala. Okay. Well, this is bad. This is bad, okay? That is Specs Lunala. That's good. Who comes in? The Bon. Interesting that they left Indeedee in. You gonna follow me? Okay. Okay. One of those teams. Arky? Yeah. This is fine, actually. It's fine. Okay, so now I can Drain Punch Indeedee. And Moonblast Indeedee. Like, the Bonbon's not really doing it. I guess it has Sucker Punch. Yeah, but I have Sash. You don't even take me to. I mean, I'm still Terra Ghost anyways. I mean, that's gotta be Scarf Kyo, right? Like every day of the week. Yeah, I've got no options here. Because you're 4 attack to their Specs. And they know that. Obviously, it's their Lunala. This is light screen. Yeah, it does like nothing. Perfect. A Drain Punch here. I don't think Hands can bring this back 3v1, but it's gonna be close. Maybe. Not picking up that KO is, like, massive. Because I'm, like, 90% sure that that is, Scarf. Seed Bomb is fine. Does a lot, but I'll get a lot of health back from this. Yeah, Bonnet also living there, pretty good. But I don't think this is... I don't think this is winnable now. Specs Lunala. Not much I can do there. Alright. Good game to my opponent. Alright. We have Swordfish, Kyogre, Urshifu, Amoonguss, Chenpao, Zacian, and Torn. Okay. Oh, what's the worst case scenario here? It is Torn, just a Torn plus Kyogre lead. Like, they can just super safely do that. Grim feels really strong here. You look strong. Ugh, yeah, but it's just like all of this stuff, man. Like, yeah. If there wasn't rain, but I don't have any other form of weather control. But I don't really anticipate them to lead with Zacian. It's kind of my thing. Like, it's you for sure. My question is like, do I go Ditto or do I go Government Drone? And I'm tempted to say Ditto for this one. Yeah. Ho-Oh in a vacuum looks really, really good into this team. But otherwise, it, like, doesn't. Like, it's like, if Kyogre wasn't there, if Kyogre was a different restricted, Ho-Oh goes stupid. But because Kyogre is there, I want to Terra both Miraidon and Ho-Oh really, really badly, and I can't do that. So the positioning game, like, feels impossible. Okay. Zacianers. Yep. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. Zacian is exerting all of the pressure. And right now our Reflect isn't doing anything that I want it to. Okay. Pretty good there. Amoonguss is nice. Don't be Terra Ground. Please don't be Terra Ground. Okay, Terra Dragon, Terra Dragon. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. That's really good. I needed that to hit right now. This is fine. That still does a lot. Okay. We hitting up the boy. Let's go. Let's go. Another attack boost. That was really, really lucky. Super lucky. The most lucky, in fact. Okay. Now I'm gonna Reflect. And I'm gonna Behemoth Blade the Zacian. Right? Yeah. Yeah, Amoonguss can go for Rage Powder, that's fine. This is +2. Yeah, Amoonguss takes that not well. Do I live this? Actually, that'd be kind of cool if I didn't. Swag. That's actually kind of good. What they have in the back? Kyogre? Dazzling Gleam. I am faster. So I will just Behemoth Blade this slot still. No, I should Sacred Sword. It's fine. Just because if something else comes in. This is Specs boosted, Hadron Engine boosted. This is gonna take. Yeah, there goes Zacian. Urshifu, which I would assume to be Scarf in this instance. Well, actually, they swapped. They would have just U-turned, right? Do I want to swap out here? Not really. Gonna Sacred Sword Ursh. Yeah, okay. I see the vision now. This is fine. I didn't want to bring in hands anyways. Yeah, this is gonna KO for sure. Yeah. But this is okay. This is okay. Yeah, so they're Scarf. They're always Scarf here. Because they outsped me. Okay, there's a Mungus. Here comes hands. I'm still just threatening too much damage. They should always double protect here. But just in case, I'm going to D-Gleam again. Terra. There you go. Cover for Covert Cloak here. Because they still can't Spore me. No Spore. Yeah, they should just double protect. Yep. Makes sense. I don't know. Amoonguss does not have a ton of health left. I always double the Amoonguss here for sure, though. With Dazzling Gleam and Wild Charge. Always. Yeah. Oh, well, no Spore is interesting. Okay, well that basically seals it. Oh, they have Thunder, but I have AV. Yeah, it doesn't even do half. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. Do not do this to me right now. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, another D-Gleam into a single target should do it. Fine. Okay, two more should do it. Okay, we win. As long as I don't get full parrot. Oh my gosh. Come on. You got this. I think another D-Gleam takes, though. And another Origin Pulse does not. So we should be good. No, it does not. Okay. They need to crit the O-Pulse. They must crit the O-Pulse here. They double connect again. Okay. We win. Insanely unlucky. They got unlucky game like turn one, so I can't really talk too much on that luck, but the RNG was really, really bad. Yeah. Okay. They're not leftovers. I'm confirmed faster. Yeah. Okay. Hey, rank 215. They were ranked 215 on the ladder, so that's really good. That's a really good win. It was trying to take it away from me at the end there. Trying to take it. My thought, they misplayed in one turn, though. And they should have Spored with the Amoonguss. Otherwise, that looks like a super duper different game. I think not sporing with a Mungus was a misplay on their part, because they can put something to sleep, and I'm going to have a really bad time. Going for the Rage Powder there. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm trying to think of why you would want a Rage Powder there. Because if I have Heavy Slam, I'm going to get it off anyways, right? So it like doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm interested in... I feel like a Spore that turn would have been way more impactful. Would have been way worse. I'm never going to be Safety Goggles on hands. But it's okay. It is what it is. I got really lucky turn 1. They got really lucky in the last few turns, but we still managed to pull it out. That just made it a lot closer than it otherwise would have been. So really good game to my opponent. They played it super duper well. A really cool team. Everybody's hitting their repulses on me today. All right, let's do another one. Okay. We have Rayquaza, Chien-Pao, Volcarona, Rillaboom, Grimmsnarl, and Solgaleo. Okay. I have lost multiple games purely out of bad luck. The last game I lost because they got a double protect, into winning the speed tie between Koraidon and Miraidon, into me missing the Sacred Fire, which would have picked up the Calyrex Ice Rider. And then I didn't live the Glacial Lance with Ho-Oh. I'm like very much on tilt right now. Wow, that is just insanely frustrating. Like this is some of the most frustrating play I've had in a really long time. And it's not even my fault. It's not my opponent's fault. Everybody's playing, okay? They're just winning. They're getting the RNG lottery every single time, and I'm losing purely because of that. Do I want hands? That is a good question. I don't know. Copying their Volk is actually probably really good. So I'll do this. If I can manage to Ditto up their Volcarona, I'm in a really fantastic position because absolutely nothing wants to deal with that, including their own Volcarona. Because of how many physical Pokemon they have. I mean, they're all physical, yeah, right? Like all 6. Yeah, Solgaleo. Hands also has a bad time into Volcarona. It has a bad time into Solgaleo. If that is Spirit Break Grim. Yep, Rillaboom, Solgaleo, sounds about right. Grimmsnarl, Ho-Oh. So they definitely have Psychic Fangs here, right? So I'm not even going to bother with screens right now. I'm just going to go straight Foul Play into Sacred Fire. I should live this. I mean, super bulky Grim. I, in fact, do not live this, because Grim stinks. Oh, because it's Life Orb. So now we swap into Miraidon, I guess. Do they have a ground type in the back? No. I'm gonna Volt Switch. And I'm gonna Sacred Fire. Into the Rillaboom slot, expecting a Protect. Nice. And Pow is cool. Put a chip to Sash there. That to me says they might not have Protect. But now I will get to copy their Chien-Pao, which is pretty nice. So we know that they have Solgaleo, Chien-Pao, and Rillaboom, right? Who's the last one? And how fast or slow is their Rillaboom? Okay, so now I've garnered terrain control, which is pretty cool. Solgaleo, yep. I'm actually more interested in Chenpao here. So I'm gonna double the POW slot. Okay. Yep. They Terra into water. Fire. Cool. Okay. As long as I don't flinch here, I'm in really good shape. Yep. I'll go down to Sash. Okay, Ho-Oh, please. Please do not do it to me right now. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Now I can do some nasty stuff. Rayquaza. It's fine. I'm gonna Icicle Crash Ray, Terra Ghost, and Protect. You're like, oh, why are you gonna Terra Ghost your 1 health Chenpao? Well, because I want to not get E-speeded. Okay. That to me says that Rayquaza did not protect. Nice. Cool. There goes Rayquaza. And there's the Psychic Fangs. Yeah. This is all but wrapped up. How many more turns of Electric Terrain are there? 2. I'm just gonna Crunch. And I'm gonna Brave Bird. Just get damage off. Yeah, battle was canceled. Good game to my opponent. Alright, we got that one. And I'm done. I'm done. Oh my gosh, what a frustrating laddering day. So much stall, so much bad RNG. Yeah, it's been a day. Good games to my opponents. They didn't do anything wrong. But yeah, it was just, I'm very frustrated right now. So I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. We're good to go. So thank you all so much for watching. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna take 5 minutes. We'll do the intro and outro. So let's go ahead. Hop into the outro. All right, everyone, that is the team. Let me know your thoughts. I will share the EVs for everything except the Ho-Oh. My reasoning is that I made the EV spreads for 1, 2, 5 of these Pokemon. I did not make the Ho-Oh spread. And my friends that gave it to me said that it was okay to make a video and do stuff with the team as long as I didn't share the Ho-Oh spread because it's not really our spread to share. So you can, I don't talk about the Ho-Oh at all in the matches, so you can just fill a slot, put a spread in there and use the team. It's a pretty common team archetype, but I just wanted to respect that person and not share the spread exactly as it is. But overall, I think the team is okay. It's fun. I like the team. I have a good time with it, but I don't think it's ever anything I would seriously take into a tournament. But maybe that just needs some adjusting. I think the big thing is this for a giraffe needs to be something else, but I'll play around with that later down the line. But thank you so much for watching. Highlighter people, stop doing so much stall. Oh gosh, I'm also sweating. It's like hot in my apartment, so I'm like meeting these stall people, bad RNG, and I'm like sweating, and it's just like, it's not a great time for me anyway. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. And let's go. I know there's no battle to be had. I did them. I'm not doing it anymore. I hope you know that you're appreciated. All right. Peace.